Hey guys, SNYHD here back with another video. So in this video, we're comparing the graphic settings in Fortnite Season 4. We're going to be comparing the graphics low and epic only. So in this video, I'll be showing you the differences, what would happen if you have your graphic settings set to low or if you have your graphic settings set to epic. So without any further delay, let's get right into the video. And also guys, stay tuned till the end of the video and I'll be showing you the best settings that you want to keep according to your PC configuration so that you get more FPS and also better gaming experience. So without any further ado, let's get right into the graphics low versus graphics epic. You guys can enjoy the video and see for yourself the differences between low and epic. Now this is low graphics, and once I get inside the water, if you concentrate on the fishes on the left hand side, if you have the graphics in epic, I could see more fishes, but if I have it in low, I could only see floppers. This does not mean when you fish you only get floppers, it's just about the graphic settings. So the tree also looks much better in epic, and also when someone is opening and drop, and as you see the items glow and the shadow, and these are the effects and post processing. So when you have them on, it's going to be lighting up like this. So when I'm shooting someone and when I compare it with epic, you can see bullets falling out of the gun. So that is one difference between epic and low. And also there is lighting on Groot's face as I shoot when I have the graphics set to epic. Now here, as you can see, the clouds look much better and it looks much realistic in graphics set to epic. And I just got one shot, and in low it's just bleached, but in epic it's much clearer of the shots of where it's falling on my body. Now we were seeing about how the night is, and as you can see, as the sun is rising, you can see a major difference. In graphics set to low, it's totally bleached with yellow grain, and also when the graphics is set to epic, it looks much realistic, and there's a huge difference between low to epic when the sun rises. Now one thing to notice here is when I'm using my glider, as you can see, from low to epic there is a huge difference in color, and when I have it in epic the color is just boosted so much that in appearance it just looks much better than low. Also, if you notice here, when I'm gliding, you could see these waves coming out as you move forward, but in low those waves are not present. So these are all just the appearance of the game, and the game just looks much better when you turn them on. These waves or all these effects, so when you turn the effects on or the post processing on, definitely you'll be losing a lot of FPS, because effects and post processing are one of the major ones that actually take care of FPS. And also if you turn on shadows, it's going to take up a lot as well. So guys, stay tuned till the end of the video and I'll show you the best settings that you can use in Fortnite so that you could have a better gameplay with a better appearance and also gain a lot of FPS according to your PC configuration, which might change. And I'll be talking about that in the end of the video. So now I'm going to show you the two screen split view so that you could see both low and epic in the same time. Feel free to pause the video anytime to notice the differences. Also, you guys can comment down below which one you're gonna use and why as you notice the differences. Also comment down below the differences that you see that I might not have mentioned in this video. So guys, here we are in my settings. I'm gonna show you the best settings. I'm gonna explain each and every setting in Fortnite so that you can set it according to your PC configuration. So starting up with the window mode, make sure you have it in full screen to not have any delays while you're gaming. So full screen is always recommended. And also resolution, it depends on your monitor. My monitor is only 1080p, so keep it at the maximum. But if your monitor exceeds 1080p, it's not going to be reliable. You're gonna lose a lot of FPS. So 1080p is the bar, so make sure you keep it at 1080p. Also the frame rate limit, so my screen runs at a 144 fps maximum, so I've kept that. Most of your monitors would run at 60 fps, so you could go ahead and keep it at 60. So if you limit your fps, make sure the fps is not more than what your monitor hertz is. My monitor hertz maximum is 144, which means that I could run a maximum of 144 fps on my display. But if I keep 160 or even 200 or 240 fps, it's useless because I'm only going to be seeing 144 fps and the game is going to be running in 240 fps, so that's not reliable. So make sure you don't exceed what your monitor screen hertz is. Now here brightness is the in-game brightness. When it becomes night, it becomes a little bit too much dark, so I've kept it at 111%, which seemed a little bit better. So now here in the graphics, this is the main settings that you want to change. I have a decent machine, so I've kept these settings so that I get it locked up onto 144 fps and also have a decent quality so that I could record my videos and show you guys. What you want to do is you want to always have 3D resolution to 100% or up to 90%. Do not go down below 85%. The game is going to look pixelated. Now view distance, this is kind of an advantage in the game, but you could definitely see players as far as even if you keep it in near or medium or far or epic, you would definitely see players far away. As you have it in epic or near, it does not matter. It's just about the textures that load. So those are the view distances. And now shadows, whatever PC you have, I recommend you to switch it off because one thing, it takes up a lot of FPS, and second thing, it just makes the game look much darker. Like you won't have advantage over game. If you actually switch off the shadows, you would have a little bit of advantage. You could see things more clearly, so that is an advantage. Make sure you switch these shadows off. Now anti-aliasing, it's gonna just smoothen the edges of everything, just literally everything, like the skin, like the characters and the guns and everything. It's gonna smooth it up and it's gonna make it look much realistic. This also takes up a little bit of FPS, so I'm just keeping it in the high. Now textures, I want it at epic, but even if you keep it at low, you're not gonna find a lot of differences. As I'm recording videos, I want it at high. I want you viewers to get the maximum of what I'm gaming, so I've kept it at epic. Now effects and post processing, these both affect the FPS just like the shadows do, so it's going to affect a lot. So make sure you keep it at medium or high. If you're going to set it to epic, the game is definitely going to look much better. If you do not have a powerful PC, make sure to turn these both to low. Yeah, low, there we go. So this is recommended, but if you have a good machine that has a good graphics card and also some VRAM, you could keep it in medium or high. I do not want to keep it at epic because as I'm recording and as I'm gaming, the FPS drops a little bit. So I want my FPS locked at 144 FPS all the time. So I have these settings. So these are my settings over here. Now as you scroll down, VSync is one major setting that a lot of people talk about. A lot of people say if you turn on VSync, you're going to lose FPS, but I've tried in several PCs. VSync does not affect that much as far as FPS is there. You could try switching this off and play. If you notice some vertical sync error, like for example, you're gonna find some vertical lines which does not sync properly. So if you're gonna find something like that, or if you just find any visual disturbances, you can switch these on. And motion blur, I suggest you to turn it off. Show FPS is off because my Nvidia graphics show FPS is on, and DirectX version is set to 11. All these settings are totally fine, not a problem. So these are the settings that you want to change, and it depends on your PC. So just do not go ahead and copy these settings right away. As I explained them one by one, make sure to do that, and according to your PC, change those settings. Those will be reliable, and you would get the maximum frames and also a better appearance over the game. Thank you so much for watching my video. Other videos are in my channel, you can go check it out. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.